Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Tonight we're going to be unboxing Ash from the Evil Dead series, but specifically Army of Darkness. You guys, I really like these films. I grew up watching Evil Dead. It was scary, it was entertaining, it was a lot of cool things. And I mean, that movie series has just done some stuff. It's just done some stuff. And I really like Army of Darkness. I think out of the three, it's the easiest for me to watch just because of how silly it is. It's totally silly. It reminds me of like Hercules and Xena silly. In fact, I think Joxer is in one of the Evil Dead films. Might even be the third one. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like that's a thing. Let's take a look at the back of this box before we open him up. In the box, we see that glorious poster right there from Army of Darkness. You can see there's Ash with just everything out and exposed, and yeah, there's a woman there. I feel like that's the actress from the first one, but I don't want to be wrong about that, so I'm not quite sure. Was she in the first one or the sequel? I don't remember, but I really do like this movie in the movie series, and actually it'd be cool if Ash did come with that chainsaw there. Maybe he does. Maybe there's another exclusive I'm not really sure of. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think this is the only one that's come out so far, but I could be wrong about that. I really could be. Actually, I'm reading this. It says there's a 2020 logo on this, so he actually probably did come out last year. So I think I did buy him last year when I was still with that dreaded company, but I'm no longer with them, so I have been freed. I've been liberated. And if you guys are wondering, this pop was at a Hot Topic for $12.50 at the time of purchase. That's what I bought him for. Super cool. Now let's get right into this. Here's Ash from the movie Army of Darkness. Alright guys, so here we have our good friend Ash out of his box looking spooktacular. You guys, I have to say, I am a strange fan of the Evil Dead series. The first movie scared the crap out of me when I was younger. Like, it just did. I don't know why. I don't like when people get possessed. It's not a thing for me. I just don't like it. But it scared the crap out of me when I was younger. But then I like kind of grew to appreciate it. And I think it's because the sequels both had so much campiness to them. And when I went back and watched the first one, like, as I got a little bit older, I realized how much camp was in that one too. So it kind of made it a little bit easier for me to like, I guess accept the campiness of the first movie and realize that it's more, there's definitely some horror elements, but there's also kind of like satire in it, which sort of made me appreciate the film more because it was kind of funny. Like the third film is hilarious. The second film's got some crazy moments in it too. And then even the newer remake of the movie definitely had some like horror moments. Like I think the sister looked really scary actually. The makeup job was phenomenal on her because she actually like, I remember when the trailer first dropped for that, I was like scared shitless seeing that trailer. But then when I saw the movie, I was like, this is actually like, it's good mixes of horror and there's interesting things in it. Like it had a lot of interesting elements. And Ash versus the Evil Dead is another one that's kind of like, it's got both elements of horror and also of just comedy in it, satire that makes they balance off each other, I think, pretty well. You can see there's his gun there. There's that Book of the Dead, that evil book. Don't touch that book. Never touch that book. Never get your hands on a copy of that book because it's just disastrous. You can feel there's his cape. His cape actually feels really interesting. I like the feel of his cape. It just I don't know what that's about, but it just feels really, really cool. I like the feeling of the cape. You can see there's his metal hand as well. And then of course the scars, because you know, it's Ash. He's been through some stuff. He's been through some stuff. You see there's his hair there. You know, he has an iconic mop. We all know that Ash has an iconic mop, right? I think we all know that. He's got like amazing hair, super, super cool. Look at that. Yeah, he's awesome. Honestly, Ash always reminded me of Xander from Buffy. Did anyone else get that vibe from Ash? Like, I hope I didn't ruin that for anybody, but it's true. There's Ash doing his famous spin. Now, I will say that I think this pop should have come with a stand. I personally think that would have made it better because he doesn't really care to stand on his own. He's fallen a few times as I'm making this video. Of course, I'm not going to show you that, but he's fallen a few different times as me making this, and I'm surprised he's even able to stand and spin. But, I mean, I guess he's stronger than he seems, right? I mean, he was able to survive in all three of the films, so yeah, I guess that's fair. He's definitely stronger, and he's on TV, too. He's got a television show, so Ash is definitely not one to count out. Shame on me for counting him out and thinking that he couldn't do this, but he clearly, obviously can. But I'm actually really here for this pop. I love the cape, and yes, I've had this pop for a while now. I think like a year or two, I think, maybe even longer, and I never felt the cape. I never took him out of the box, so I had no idea that his cape felt so cool, but the way that his cape feels is, yeah, it's a highlight of this pop. I mean, this pop is amazing, but that is a highlight for me. The feel of the material of the cape is really cool. I like that feeling a lot. If you guys have not unboxed your Ash pop, I understand. I get it. Like some of you guys are like, I don't unbox pops. I get it. Trust me. But at least give it a feel. Give it a feel. I would. It's got an interesting little feeling to it. It definitely just kind of like, I wasn't expecting that feeling. I just wasn't. So it was an interesting feel. But yeah, he looks amazing. Again, I love the hair. The face is amazing, but Sam has a great face. And then of course there is the arm, the hand. There's the gun. There's the book. He just looks amazing. Like he's gonna do some damage, which if you've ever seen any of the films, you know that's exactly what he's good for, is doing damage. So very, very cool. Really like this pop. And yeah, he was worth the buy completely. Here's Ash back to center. Guys, I have to say, I really love this pop. I really appreciate it. Again, I was a fan of the Evil Dead series, the movies and the newer movie. I have to confess, I really haven't watched too much of the show, but I do enjoy everything else when it comes to Evil Dead, definitely. A horror classic, a horror Halloween must. You must watch those movies. If you're a big fan of horror, I would suggest watching these films. Guys, thank you so much for all of your likes, your follows, subscribes. Thank you for sharing. If you're not subbed to the channel yet, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications, and leave me a nice big like on this video. Let me know you guys like all the work I'm coming up with. I am going to be just dropping Halloween videos like crazy the next couple of days. I apologize for like the randomness of my video uploads. I just had a lot of things coming in, and I work a lot, so it's hard for me to kind of get a consistent schedule for you guys. I'm going to attempt to, no, I'm not going to, because I don't want to fail at that. So I'm going to try to be a little more consistent sometimes with my uploads, but I cannot guarantee. I have more Small World pops coming up for you guys. I have some cool NBC pops coming up for you guys in November, and some Sword in the Stone pops coming your way as well, coming in November too. So stick around in November. I'm going to try to do some more Harry Potter stuff in November as well. But again, I'm not making promises. I'm just saying that things could happen. I'm going to try. That's all you really can do in this life, is just try. So I see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.